Hi, my name is Kevin Davis Sr. I'm a retired Air Force veteran, and I'm the founder and CEO of Davis Tax Services. And today, I will be reading to you about one of my favorite heroes, Mr. Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson was the first African American player in Major League Baseball. His use of nonviolence as a means for change opened the door for others and set an example for the civil rights movement. Jackie Roosevelt Robinson was born in 1919 in Georgia. He was a gifted athlete and played 4 sports in high school: football, basketball, track, and of course, baseball. He took his talents to UCLA and became the first athlete to win varsity letters in 4 sports. Unfortunately, he had to drop out of school when it became too difficult financially. Jackie was drafted into the United States Army, where he was a second lieutenant. During this time, he was arrested when he refused to move to the back of a segregated bus. Jackie was well known and liked, so with the help of black newspapers and the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, the NAACP, the painful experience drew attention to racial injustice. In 1945, Jackie joined a baseball team called the Kansas Monarchs, which was one of the Negro League teams. He was extremely popular in the Negro League and soon attracted attention from the major leagues. At the time, Major League Baseball didn't allow black players. In 1946, Jackie joined a minor league team called the Montreal Royals. Jackie did not have an easy time on the team. He faced hostility both on and off the field. Many players refused to play with him, and people in the stands would boo and shout racist terms. Jackie handled the taunting calmly, had an outstanding first season, and was able to join the major league team, the Brooklyn Dodgers. This made him the first black athlete in Major League Baseball, which has been referred to as breaking the color barrier. Jackie continued to face racism with opposing teams and even some of his own teammates threatening not to play with him, but he stayed strong and continued to show his talent. He was selected as the most valuable player of the year in 1949. And in 1955, he helped the Dodgers win the World Series. Today, Jackie is recognized as one of the most important athletes of the 20th century. Every major league team honors him April 15th, better known as Jackie Robinson's Day. Jackie once said, "I'm not concerned with you liking or disliking me. All I ask is that you respect me as a human being." So, the reason why I picked Jackie Robinson, well, there's a couple different reasons. The first reason was because of my dad. My dad wasn't on this list, so I couldn't pick him. It was my dad who had the love for baseball, who introduced me to baseball. And in that same token, I wanted to quit baseball when I started as a little leaguer. The reason why I wanted to quit is because, a lot like Jackie Robinson, I was the only kid on the team who looked like me. And my dad told me the story of Jackie Robinson. He told me all the things that Jackie had to endure in the early 40s and the things that he had to go through. And if he could do that, then I should have the strength and the mental toughness to be able to deal with these little leaguers and these kids not wanting to play with me because I was on their team. Another fascinating thing about Jackie Robinson, Jackie wasn't even the best player in the Negro League. There were people like Satchel Paige and Josh Gibson who were better, arguably better, than Jackie Robinson. But the thing about Jackie in the majors was Jackie was the right man for the job because he had the mental fortitude to withstand all the things that he was going to be facing. Not saying that Josh and Satchel wouldn't have been able to do it, but it was just something about Jackie who made him the right man for the job. So, again, that's why I picked Jackie Robinson.